In this video, I'm going to talk about purchases that have made me more productive in retirement. Now, a lot of people, as they head into retirement, they think, I don't want to do anything. I'm looking so forward to doing nothing in retirement. Or people that are already recently retired feel that way. But what I find is that having done it myself, and also as a financial coach, in talking to people that are retired, it gets really boring. And yes, we can always, clean closets and declutter and run errands and work in the yard and do all the things. But there's something nice and fulfilling about mental stimulation that comes from taking care of our finances and or maybe even making money and or being more productive to continue to develop as people. And a big part of personal development is being productive. It's making good use of our time. So I thought about, for this video, what things have I done that have made me more productive in retirement? Because I've really been thinking a lot about all of you and reading your comments and thinking about being happy in retirement. It's not, of course, just about the money. It is nice to have money in retirement because that's part of being happy, right? But it's also about being happy and fulfilled. So this video is about things that have made me more productive, because I don't know about you, but when I'm productive, I feel better. I'm happier versus when I feel like I'm just being a slug. All right, so the very first thing could be somewhat controversial, and it's having the Alexa. Now, I may not be using the right term for that. You know who I'm talking about. That talking lady that's sitting in my kitchen. Now, in my home, my son is a tech guy, so he will not allow us to call Alexa, Alexa, and he's actually renamed Alexa Computer so that we don't think of Alexa as a person. And that can be dangerous because we know Alexa is collecting data, everything we say, but that's already happening anyway. I find Alexa has helped my productivity. I don't have to go pull out my phone or pull out my laptop to get a simple question answered. What's the high temperature today? What is, how many ounces is 5/8 of a cup of flour? Or, you know the type of thing I'm talking about. Alexa definitely helps improve productivity. So I'm going to put that down as something really important. In fact, I find when I don't have an Alexa in the room, it's harder to be productive. Okay, the very next thing has really, really helped improve productivity for my husband and I, and it's also increased cybersecurity, and that is a password protector. I do spend money on a password protector. I'm about to research a free one, so if I find it's good, I'll make sure I include information about it and do a video on it, because I'm doing a video on free things. But a password protector allows me to use encrypted passwords. My passwords are like, 20, 25 characters long, 20 characters long, and I can easily share it with other family members. So I love having a password protector. I can use it on my phone, on my PC. I can use it on anything, and it makes it so much easier and so much more efficient to log into accounts, as well as increase cybersecurity. Okay, the next thing that's made me more productive in retirement is exercise equipment. What? Okay, I used to go to exercise classes, and you may have heard me talk about this in another video. During COVID, my exercise classes shut down, of course, so I ordered the equipment, and now I have it at home. So it takes me literally, what I did is I did bar classes, so I split them. I do half the exercises one day, the bar one day, the next day I do the floor exercises, and then I alternate. So that takes me literally about 15 minutes a day. It used to take me an hour and a half at least to get dressed, drive to the class, do the class, and then I would maybe do it 3 times a week. So this is much, much more efficient. It also saves money, but this is about things that have increased my productivity, and that definitely has. All right, so the next way I've increased my productivity, a purchase that I made, and this one is way out there in left field, it is, but I absolutely love it. It's an egg cooker. So I eat eggs. I think eggs are very good for you. I'm not worried about the cholesterol, and that could be a whole rabbit hole I go down about my diet and what I eat, and I have had a request for that, so thank you for that request, and I do have that on my list. But I eat eggs almost every day, and I have an egg cooker, and I just make a little hole in the egg, and I put the egg in, turn it on, and it takes about 3 minutes. In fact, I go ahead and get started on my bar exercises I earlier mentioned while the eggs are cooking. And I'll put a link, in fact, to my Amazon storefront where I have the egg cooker that I like to use, that style of egg cooker I like to use, and you can check it out. And remember, that is an affiliate link, so I get a T90W90 commission if you purchase through my affiliate link, which helps support this channel, so I'll thank you in advance for that. Okay, the next purchase that I've made that improved my productivity, and I'm going to backtrack a little bit on this one, was exercise classes. And the reason this improved my productivity is I learned how to do the exercises at home. I learned everything I need to do the weights myself, as well as to do the bar exercises myself. So it was by purchasing the class that I was able to get to this level of increased productivity. So in looking at this and thinking through it, I thought that was a good purchase because it led to my independently being able to do these exercises. The next purchase that I bought, love this purchase, and I bought it recently. It's really increased my productivity, and it is a Bissell stick vacuum. Again, I'll add it to my Amazon storefront. I don't think I have it in there now, and I'll put that in the link below. Love it. I was looking at purchasing a very expensive Dyson vacuum, which I may end up eventually doing. I'm not saying anything bad about Dyson, but it was several $100s. I believe it was $700. And family members had it, love it, gotta have it. I started researching, reading reviews. Really, I researched things that cost over $400 or $500. I tend to really research things before I spend money on them. And I found a fantastic Bissell stick vacuum that cost $158. And the reason it increased my productivity is it's so incredibly easy, and I can just grab it when I come upstairs to my office even, and when I go down the stairs I can just run it on the way down. I have a Labrador Retriever that sheds a lot. It's super easy for me to just run this quick little vacuum. It has totally increased my productivity, and it was a fantastic purchase. My next purchase that has increased my productivity, and you've probably heard me talk about this before if you've seen my other videos. This is really related to the other things I'm talking about here. But as I thought about this, I've got to include it, and that is Allocate Smartly. The Allocate Smartly platform, I use it for investing several portfolios. I'm able to track all the portfolios in there. I'm able to research professionally developed portfolios. I'm able to look at back-tested data that goes back over 50 years on many of the portfolios, which if you've heard my other videos about investing, I think it's super important to look at back-tested returns that go back in different multi-decades so we can look at what was happening in different economic environments. Super important. And it's very important in doing that when we're estimating how much our returns will be when we're doing our retirement planning. So super important. And Allocate Smartly, the tool itself is so incredibly useful. I just download the data. I put the amounts in there in my portfolio. It's not linked to my accounts or anything like that. I don't like linking a bunch of stuff to my brokerage accounts. Download the data from my brokerage account. And by the way, I teach this to private coaching clients. So if this interests you, and I also am an affiliate for Allocate Smartly. It's one of, I think, two financial products I'm an affiliate for. I'll put a link in the description because I do have video training for free for people that purchase through my Allocate Smartly affiliate link. So I'll put the link below and I explain exactly how to get my free training on this. Super useful tool, and I just am able to really easily, in about well under an hour a year. I'd say it's about half an hour. I've done it from airports while I'm traveling. implement my portfolio changes. It rotates every month, and it's a portfolio. I chose a portfolio that rotates. Not all the portfolios in Allocate Smartly rotate, but I like rotating out of stocks during bear markets. I don't know. So I'll stop. I could go down this rabbit hole. I'll put a link in the description, and you can check out my Allocate Smartly review if you want to know more about this. Okay, the next tool that greatly increased my productivity, and that is, and next I should say purchase that increased my productivity, was headphones. And I love this because while I'm on my walk, I listen to YouTube videos, I listen to books on Audible. On the very rare occasion I can't sleep at night, I listen to a book on Audible, and it puts me back to sleep. I find it's really, really improved my productivity. I can listen to productivity videos, but I usually listen to things about investing. I listen to things about yard work. You probably heard me talk here about how I've started doing most of my own yard work. So many things that I can learn about, anything that I need to learn about. So it's really increased my productivity. And by the way, my headphones, I will also, you can check them out. I'll put them in my Amazon storefront, link below in the description. I like the ones that are wired. Yes, I am old, as you can see, not the ones that are in the little case, because the ones in the little case, if they go off while I'm walking or doing something, I have to remember, do I tap here? Do I do this? Do I do that? I buy these inexpensive little wired headphones. I can put them around my neck, even while I'm working in the yard, take them in and out, super easy. So my wired headphones, I love, and they've really increased my productivity. Okay, the next purchase that I made that really increased my productivity is a standing desk. I'm at my standing desk right now. I am sitting down right now, but I frequently stand, I push a button, it automatically goes up. I don't have to do any juggling or trying to get it to work. It has a 10-year warranty. And I love my standing desk because I don't mind being at my desk. And I find that, as you can see, I do a lot of things that are related to generating income, even though I'm not officially working. I consider myself retired. But I find I do a lot of online stuff, such as what I'm doing right now, but I also just research everything online. Everything is online now. Everything. Anything that I'm going to research, I need to go to my desk. I'm much more efficient on my desk than I am on my phone. And I can get things done faster. And I like doing it at a standing desk because I don't want to always be sitting down. It's not good for us to always be sitting down. So the standing desk has really increased my productivity. I can also do some of my bar exercises while I'm standing at my desk. I have room behind it where I can do those bar exercises. I highly recommend a standing desk if you spend time at a desk or at a computer. Highly recommend it. And remember, retire certain.